Good morning. My name is First Sergeant Salinas. First off, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to come out and speak with you guys today. It's always nice to get to talk to the youth and leaders of tomorrow. I think back to when I joined the Army 18 years ago. I sat in a room very similar to this one, and I got a brief from an Army recruiter. This Army recruiter told us a lot of fascinating things about the Army, showed us a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, but it was another 4 years before I joined the Army. I don't think it was because of the bad presentation and that he didn't sell me on the idea of joining the Army. It just didn't pertain to me at the time. So I was thinking before when I got tasked to do this, to come out and speak with you guys, what I could do to relate with you guys. So I think this is the video a game air. So what I would like to do is I'd like to start by playing a game with you guys. So I'm going to show some pictures up on the screen. I'd like to just shout out the first thing that comes to your mind.
Big Mac.
Big Macs, yes, McDonald's, famous for their Big Macs and their special sauce.
Whopper.
Whopper, personally my favorite, just because I like the seasonal Whoppers that they have, the barbecue Whopper, the hot and spicy Whopper, even the one with the black bun for Halloween, the scary Whopper.
Original recipe.
Original recipe. I'm an extra crispy kind of guy myself, but yeah, original recipe chicken, always good.
Tacos.
Taco Bell, definitely probably the better of the fast food Mexican restaurants that we have. So, we had Big Macs from McDonald's, Whoppers from Burger King, we had original recipe chicken from KFC, and then of course tacos from Taco Bell. But why is it that you think, of all the things we said, they were all food related? Nobody said words like money, career, financial stability, or profession. Why do you think that is? I don't think it's because you can't get those from these organizations. I just don't personally feel that people wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to flip burgers for the rest of my life. It's something they start and they end up staying in that because they don't know the other opportunities that are out there for them. Which is why I'm here today. I'm going to give you some tools and some ideas to think about when it comes to the military and what's out there for you, so that you don't have to work at a fast food restaurant for the rest of your life. And again, the military isn't for everybody, but there is a job in the military for everybody. With 150 different choices to choose from, we're bound to find one that fits you and your personality. Which brings me to my first point. So the first thing I would like to talk about is financial stability. Now again, money isn't everything. However, financial stability is the basis in which we operate on. So, I'd just like you to think of, we'll take Burger King again because I'm a big fan of the Whopper. And we'll think we're going to work at Burger King. A 40-hour work week. The average paycheck in which you're going to get is $824. Now, $824 is great if you're still living at home with your mom and dad and it's a part-time job for you while you're in school. However, it's not going to pay your bills once you leave home. The Army realizes this, and we're going to start with a base pay of $1,566. Now, again, money's not the driving force in everything we do, but it's nice to know that you're working a job that not only has that money, if you look at the chart, is going to guarantee you the raise every 2 years or every promotion, which is another guarantee that a fast food restaurant or even other jobs out there can't guarantee you. But there's other things we got to take in consideration. Because if you join the Army or leave home and start a different job, there's still other things that you have to worry about. The first one being food. In the Army, they give you money for your food, and that's called basic allowance for substance. Okay, that's the money that they're going to give you to ensure that you have your 3 square meals. Now, if you're a single soldier, the Army is going to provide that for you in a dining facility, which we're going to go eat at later on today. 3 square meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, paid for at no cost to you. If you're married, the Army is going to give you the money to offset that. Now, again, that's the money for you to eat, and it's equal to what it would pay if you ate in the dining facility breakfast, lunch, and dinner. which is $368 per person. The other thing though, again, so we have our financial stability being our paycheck, we have our substance, or how we're going to get by food-wise. We also have to worry about where we're going to live. Again, because if you're leaving home, that's a responsibility that you now have. But the Army's going to see that, and they're going to provide that for you. Now there's two types of housing opportunities out there for soldiers in the military. The first one is the barracks. Now the barracks are very similar to that of a college dorm. A single room with a shared common area. The other one is housing, if you see on the bottom. Housing is for married personnel. Now once you become married, your family become part of the military, and the military has obligations to take care of them as well. You also have the opportunity to live on the economy, in which case the Army is going to provide you that money to live on the economy. So a new soldier coming in that is married, in the local area in which we're at, which is Columbus, Georgia, you can look at the Army giving you an additional $1,536. But money isn't everything. And we said that earlier. The Army is going to offer you other things as well. So, which brings me to my second point. Benefits. The first one being health care. The Army is going to ensure that you have the appropriate health care that you need to take care of you and your family should you be married, which is crucial in these times and ages. The average cost of health care on the economy per year is $3,036. Now, in the military, it's a fraction of that at full family being $23. For most of you, if not all of you, starting out in the military, you won't be married. So the Army does something that's a little bit different. You have 100% health care for you. Meaning, if you get sick, all you do is you go see your primary care doctor, and the Army gives you whatever referrals that you need, or your primary care doctor takes care of you. At no cost to yourself. No other job offer is going to offer you that than one in the military. The other benefits that you have, and if you look at the chart, 30 days of paid leave. So every year you're going to accumulate 30 days. Usually used in two 15-day block periods, one in the summer and one towards Christmas time, that you can use. You can also use it other times, depending on what the training cycle looks like. One that I personally think is crucial, at least for me, and it's been like this even when I was single when I came to the Army, is life insurance. It's not something typically when you sit in the seat that you think about, whether or not I have life insurance. Again, I was 22 when I joined the Army, so I had already been out in the civilian workforce and I'd already seen the benefits that other jobs offer, and this was one that wasn't offered to me. So the Army is going to give you up to $400,000 of paid life insurance. So we talked about financial stability. Again, only one aspect of the military. Let's talk some other benefits, which bring me to my second point, education benefits. For many of y'all, what lies next in your lives is going to be college. But how are you going to pay for that college? Yes, you can get student loans and grants, though not a way I think you want to start off your future is owing money to somebody. However, there's another option out there for you. Again, the military. The military offers many different ways of paying for college. You can use the GI Bill, meaning you come in the Army. You get out of the Army. The Army has set money for your degree for the time that you served in the military. The other one you have is ROTC, meaning you go to college and you take the Army as a college class, basically. Then you go off in the summertime and you do some additional weeks of training. You graduate your 4 years of college, and then you join the Army as an officer versus an enlisted soldier. And the other one you have is to get your degree while you're a soldier, meaning you come in the Army, while you're doing your training and everything, you move on to taking college courses online at a major college. And there are schools, if you can think of the school, if they have an online college, degree program, you can take that as well. So, we talked about your financial stability. We talked about your benefits. Let's move on to my third point, which is experience. The experience you're going to get in the military is like no other. The job opportunities you're going to have as well can't be matched. So, let's talk about travel. All right? I've been in the Army for 18 years. I had a tour in Germany. I had a tour in Korea. So, besides Korea and Germany, I also got to travel. Been all over the world and seen all types of things. Things that a typical job isn't going to provide for you with those opportunities. Culture and an understanding of culture. Again, being able to travel all the world, you meet new people, and those people that you meet, you get to understand them on a different level. And then your job skills. All right, again, 150 different jobs. Not only are the Army going to train you in one job, a specialty, they're going to train you in other fields as well. Now, again, it might be that you hear something you like, you join the Army and you just want to do the minimum time to get that money for college. You still have that experience from your job that will carry on for opportunities in the civilian world. But let's also talk about your social skills, which brings me to my final point. The Army is based on a team concept. And as members of a team, you build friendships that last a lifetime. The people that to your left and the right that you build these bonds with, they're not like a normal civilian job. The friends you make in the Army, the friends I met 18 years ago are still my friends today. I can trust on them. If I need them, I can pick up the phone. And then your family. The Army is one big family. The Army takes care of its family, takes care of its personnel. So we talked about your benefits, your social skills, your job experience, and your financial stability. Again, these are just one aspect of the military. There's so much more out there. You can have a career that matters, or you can have a career that you start off and have to change 100 times to find one that fits for you. However, at the end of the day, the choices that you make today not only will affect your future, but they will stay with you for the rest of your life. At this time, do I have any questions? Go ahead.
Can you pick where you go?
Yes, absolutely. So when you start, you will be given basically a wish list, and you get to update your wish list as you go on. But it is very well possible, I'm guessing because you want to be close to home. That's usually the reason. It's possible to get stationed close to home, maybe not home unless you have a military base. Yes?
What about the time spent away from home?
Yes, unfortunately, as part of the military, there are going to be times where you have to train away from home to include deployments. However, the Army takes care of you once you get back, and again, you'll either go on leave to be able to spend time with your family, or you'll have additional weekends off. If there's no other questions, again, I would like to thank you for this opportunity for coming out and speaking with you. I hope that you got an understanding of what the future holds for you and what you're going to do next as you move on, and I wish you the best of luck. If you'd like additional information, we have pamphlets up front, and I can hand you over to Sergeant First Class Emerelli, the recruiting command, who can give you additional information. Again, thank you. Have a great day.
1450.
What is that?